All right. 5, 4, 3. Hello, guys. This is KCYP 97.7 FM LP, the city. This is DJ Destiny along with,
Rockin' Rudy.
and also.
JEG, the wannabe MC. How y'all doing?
All right, guys, and welcome to RGV Rocks. KCYP 97.7 FMLP, the city, is a nonprofit organization that promotes local artists such as myself and also all the people here within the Zoom call and is the home of indie music. We are now accepting donations through our website, www.thecity977.com, and as well as sponsorships to keep this radio station thriving. For more information on paying donations, sponsorships, or business advertisement, feel free to contact Joe Martinez at 956-789-0702 or by email at martinezjoe@hotmail.com. Once again, once this interview is posted, I will be leaving donation links below in the description for not only the station, but as well as CineElRey, since both the station and as well as CineElRey was affected through the whole pandemic crisis. Without further ado, I want Rudy to introduce our guests for this interview. So without further ado, Rudy.
Yes. Thank you very much, Ms. DJ Destiny. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I have the pleasure of introducing two lovely ladies from the Indigo Dancers. Ladies, would you go ahead and introduce yourselves real quick?
Hi, my name is Abigail. I'm one of the captains of Indigo dance team.
Hi, Abigail. And who else?
I'm Destiny. I'm another captain of Indigo dance team.
Wonderful. And ladies, let's go ahead and start off with you, Miss Destiny, since you were the last one to answer right now. How long have you all been together dancing?
Well, me and Abby personally have been together dancing I've known her for about like 6 months or so. And we have been in Indigo together for over a month.
Beautiful. All right. And how many girls or how many people do y'all have in your group?
We have about 15 members in total. We have about like 3 guys and the rest are girls.
Oh, nice. And Miss Abigail, what kind of dancing do you like or prefer doing?
In my personal opinion, I really love hip hop. But I also do love K-pop. I can't really choose since both are really my favorite. But if I had to, I think I'd do more hip hop than K-pop.
Oh, that's cool. Well, that's a great, straight, honest answer. Mr. Jeg, you already, or Jeg, the wannabe MC, you know these lovely ladies personally, don't you?
Yeah, I've been working with them for a couple months already. I'm their videographer, and we have at least one video out with them, right? Right, and we have like another one coming up too.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's awesome. Great, good job there. And then, of course, you know Mr. Jeg himself. He's also an artiste, right, Mr. Jeg?
Oh yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say an artiste, but I'm there.
Well, it's like these lovely ladies, the Indigo Dancers. They're artists too because they dance very well and everything, and you've been there to see exactly how they do it. Ladies, what kind of dancing, or should I say, do you do venues? Do you special performances?
Right now we're focusing mainly on covers, so there's no specific area where we perform. So we just pick an area, and that day we perform and record with Jeg and one of the other members, Jose, and that's usually how we do it.
Well, that's cool. All right, DJ Destiny, you want to say?
Oh yeah, actually, since you guys are a startup group, how did you come up with the idea of wanting to be a diverse dance group, and how did you come up with the name Indigo?
So for the group, one day, it's a cute story actually. Me, my friend Destiny, and my other friend Yuki were at a cup sleep event for RGV K-pop shop, and we were in line and we were talking about dancing and how much we loved it so much, and we just wanted to like spread the love of dancing with everybody else. We wanted to create our own team where that had no limits to dancing and genres, and share it with everyone else in RGV and not have a specific location for the team. So we just decided to start our own dance team and do what we love and let others do what they love as well. As far as the name, we were just in line and we were thinking of names, in the 3 hours we were there, and we were shouting so many names, and out of nowhere I was just like, Indigo. And we both were like, yes. And so that became our Indigo dance team name. It was just random, but we loved it.
And what about the logo? Does that make anything in like significance?
Yes, actually, if you notice, our logo is kind of like a bow and arrow. To us, the bow and arrow is like strong. It's something small, like, you know, the RGV is small, but the arrow is also very, very strong. And for us, we want our team to be very, very strong, not only locally, but in the future, hopefully, like in bigger places.
So y'all already have like a huge presence on social media. How have you, how can I say, use the platform for your advantage per se, if that makes sense?
For me or Destiny?
For both of y'all, anyone who wants to answer.
Oh, okay. For our platform, I would say, well, obviously doing covers, hosting more events with the other community to help them also get recognized. That's how we use our platform as well. We help other artists as well get recognized through our page or account. That's mostly how we use our platform, and in the future we want to do more things and hopefully bigger things with bigger businesses to help each other get more exposed and hopefully get each other out there.
So with bigger businesses, so as you mentioned, you've done events before. Can you talk about any of these events right now?
Yes. So recently, on January 31st on Sunday, we had our first event for a K-pop member called Jihyo with a business called Snowbite. We had a lot of things going on. We had raffles, we had a cutout board, a mystery box. That business sold drinks, you know, we did a lot of things for the community, so little banners and tickets, and it just brought the community together, and we're looking forward to doing more business with other businesses.
Wow, that sounds real good and interesting. Let me ask you something real quick, Miss Abigail. Who was the one? Like, say, who's the one that comes up with the dance moves? I know you all already know how to dance. Your cover dancers, but like, who's the one that says, "Let's do it this way instead of that way"? Or is it like it's a team effort, right?
Yes. So okay, when we do covers, when it's mostly K-pop, when we do a specific song, the people that do the K-pop song originally already have their own dance moves. So we do like a cover group, a cover song of doing their dance moves. So the
Gotcha.
moves are already there. Yes. As far as like hip hop, that one the members help each other out with having different moves. We have some members that are really good, are also choreographers as well, so they help with us with that too. We also have freestylists in our group as well. We have contemporary dance members and all that, but yeah, it's mostly cover groups for K-pop and original choreography with us and the other choreographers from my group that help.
What can we expect from Indigo this year?
Destiny?
Oh, honestly, we have so much planned that it's kind of overwhelming, but you know, we want to definitely do a lot for the community and to also, you know, get our name out there, build our platform, and just be noticed and recognized more in the Valley. And we can't say exactly our ideas, you know, it's kind of top secret, but we do have a lot of ideas and a lot planned. So you can look forward to that.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. So I like the fact that you guys like to reach out to the community and everything like that. And we're talking about communities in general all over the Rio Grande Valley, right?
Yes.
Beautiful, beautiful. That's good. Now, Destiny, since you're in San Benito a little bit further, I know it's kind of hard for you to get sometimes from here to there. It's like, how long does it take you to get from San Benito to the event, depending, let's say, to Edinburgh?
Oh no, Abby's from San Benito.
Oh, Abby, I'm sorry. I was saying
That's
Destiny.
okay.
Destiny, you're from Edinburgh. You're from Edinburgh. Let's. So from you, from going from Edinburgh to San Benito, let's just say, for example, I think it's like about 35 minutes or so.
Well, honestly, we haven't had any, you know, events in San Benito yet. I respect her so much because she literally will drive all the way from San Benito to wherever we have our event, which is usually in like the McAllen, Edinburgh area, especially for like our practices. And she like will drive all the way here and then have no problem dropping us off if we need a ride and stuff. So I don't know how it is for her because I just have to travel really short distances from usually just like down the street or to McAllen. But yeah, Abby's the one who like will drive a long time.
That's a lot of
Wow.
gas money too.
Wow.
Like, wow.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? The way I see it, you girls are doing a great job, and it looks like you guys are going to get bigger and bigger for this Indigo dancers that you're starting to create and everything. And as a matter of fact, right now, when I first heard your name, Indigo Dancers, I was thinking of Destiny, our old friend, and Indigo the Rebel.
Oh yeah.
We go shout out to Indigo the Rebel. How you doing out there, buddy? I hope everything's going good for you. Got to get a hold of you again. So, ladies, when is it that you don't know yet where you're going to do your next event?
Yes, we are gonna have our next event. We don't have a lot of details right now, but what we do know is we're gonna have a next event with Snowbite on March 9th for a BTS member's birthday. So you guys can look forward to that. We can't say a lot of details either, but soon, March 9th, look forward to it. We're gonna have another event with Snowbite.
March 9th.
Jag, are you going to be recording it?
Oh yeah, I'm there recording for them.
Nice, nice, nice. So, DJ
Oh, now
Destiny,
that I mentioned it, actually,
there you go.
how for your last meet, what did you expect, or what was your expectations, and how did it turn out for the first time that you all met each other as a group?
Honestly, I was really nervous because I was so afraid that, you know, our members would not vibe with each other. There'd be like, I don't know, I guess like cliques and stuff. But it made me so emotional because, you know, me and the other captains were the first ones there, and then we just kind of saw like the members coming in one by one, and everyone just kind of like started opening up with each other immediately. And by the end of the meet, it was like we just kind of had like a dance battle and like random play dance and stuff like that. We just danced and we had fun. And by the end of the meet, like everyone was laughing with each other, like talking. And even in like the group chats and stuff, like we're talking as if we've been best friends for like years, when even we've had this group for only about like a month. And that just like makes me so emotional.
Well, that's nice. That's good. That's good. But you know, it's gonna. Of course, you're developing your dance moves. You're getting better and better, and then of course, you're all gonna get better and better at each other's, friendship, relationship. To where, like you said, it's like if you all known each other for years and years and years. Once you all get all those dance steps like into perfection, which you already do because you're doing cover dances and everything like that. But when you start doing it like on your own and stuff like that, man, that's when you guys are gonna connect even more because that's how the way y'all start learning your moves and everything, and you just ooh, by the time you know, y'all are gonna be sisters and brothers.
Yes, exactly.
That's what's gonna happen. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing you girls, perform live or even in video or however, because this COVID thing's got everybody going crazy, hoops and ladders and everything like that. But I'm hoping that one of these days, you'll invite us to go over there and maybe we can even interview you guys while you're dancing. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, you never know. What do you say, DJ Destiny?
All right. So going on about how since you are barely a new incoming dance team, how hard was it to choose the new members, or what was the process with that?
So for choosing our members, we had posted an audition post on our Instagram page for the Me Indigo Dance Team page. We had people sending auditions at least 45 seconds and above to our Indigo email. We didn't expect like so many people to audition for the team. We were only expecting like at least like 8 or 10 or like 9, one of those. We ended up having a lot more than what we expected, and it was really, really overwhelming to the point where we had to have 3 rounds of auditions through email for people to join. It was really, really hard, where we had to the point where we had to have like a category, like a checkoff list of like what we wanted and needed for the team to help move on with certain people. And once we did, we got our 15 members and we're happy with their team. They're so like good. I'm so happy and so proud.
So right now you have a set amount of members. Do you ever plan of like expanding for any reason?
Yes, right now, we do want to expand more as a team as we grow more. Since we're only four captains, we didn't want to overwhelm ourselves with too many members, and we also have like other things planned with the events and stuff. So we decided only to do at least 15 members, and that was it. But in the future, we really do want to do more events and have more members once we get the hang of it more.
Well, it's all heading your way. I can tell already. You know, it takes a lot of time and dedication, and you ladies and the guys look like you all have that already going on. Determination is a big old key, to tell you the truth. You just got to be determined. You got to want it. Give it the ganas, like the way we say it here in the valley, right? Give it ganas. Échale ganas, you know, like that, you know. And uh you know, like down here in the valley, you know, a lot of people do a lot of the tejano stuff. You know, they like the dancing, the conjuntos, and everything like that. Do you all do dances like that too? Just
uh,
asking.
we'd actually we would love to do something like that. We have members that love to do all genres as well. We have no problem with doing something like that, even if it's like participating in an event, doing a different genre. We'd love to do that. Love to do it.
Yeah, that's great, because like that, you never know. Because sometimes people run to me and say, "Hey, man, I need a couple of dancers or stuff like that. Are you
Hmm.
guys willing to do something like that? Like, say, go out there and dance for a band while they're playing their music video or something?"
Yeah, that'd be great. Actually, we'd love to.
All right. Well, that's good to know. Good to know. Miss DJ Destiny.
You guys had your first event a while back, actually. How did you go about planning that event, and was it trouble at first?
Yeah, it was kind of difficult at first. We didn't know where to start. Like kind of right away, right as we formed Indigo, we wanted to do an event just to like get our name out there and to, you know, let people know of us. And it was, yeah, it was hard because we didn't know where to start. We were really overwhelmed because we were in the process of, you know, organizing this event and also accepting members. And it's just a lot. Like it takes a lot to set up and plan an event. But you know, the end result was like really well, and there was a really big turnout, so it just ended up working out.
Yeah, there's always a lot of planning when you get ready to do an event and stuff like that, and it can be mayhem, and it is sometimes mayhem. But you know, like I said, you guys are getting it together, put it together, and you're going to be making it together. So I think you guys are going to do very good. You're going to do very well, and your next venue is going to be bigger and then bigger, more people, bigger crowds, and who knows, you might have to get more dancers.
Oh yeah, and big indeed. They are growing like crazy. They went from 0 to like 200 plus followers on Instagram in like less than a month. It's just crazy how much of an impact Indigo has already had here in the valley.
Wow, nice, nice. You see that? You see that? So, Abigail, Destiny, you guys are heading the right direction, and my hats off to you guys and the girls too. And I hope that, like I said, one of these days we'll be there and cheering you on, and maybe even dancing with you on stage. Y'all ever seen Destiny dance? Oh, I have.
So, what is your
I'm talking about
ultimate
DJ
like?
Destiny. I know. I forgot.
We don't
I
talk
forgot how to say
about that
DJ
already.
Destiny.
But
Well, we'll talk about that later. Okay. All right.
yeah.
All
What's
right.
your ultimate direction as a dance group? Do you want to bring like I guess more talent to the valley, or do you want to just do it for fun, or what is your direction as a dance group?
Um, our main goal is really just you know, like beyond, you know, we don't really have like a number one goal. We don't really set anything for ourselves. We just know that we want to be like probably one of like the biggest teams in the valley. Like we want to, you know, not only we don't want to limit ourselves to anything. We don't want to, you know, just set a standard for us. We just want to like basically reach for the stars and, you know.
All right. In that case, since it is, oh, actually, before we end the interview, I usually leave this question to the very beginning, but I think I kind of forgot about it actually. But before we end the interview here, I want to ask you guys, since we usually ask this question to all our interviewees, what is your favorite part about the valley? It could be like culture, it could be like any
The
art,
tacos.
yeah, food.
Ooh.
Let's start off with you, Miss Abigail.
So my favorite thing about the valley, I really love how it doesn't matter what you do, it doesn't matter how you see things. In the valley, everyone really comes together as a small, like, community. Doesn't matter where you are on RGV, they're there, and they're there to support no matter what you do. And I'm so thankful for that, because I know there's so many other places that are not like that, with people that are not like that. And I've met so many people here in the valley that are so supportive of you no matter what you do, and I'm so thankful for that.
Wow, that's real good. That's very touching. Thank you for that. Miss
Mhm.
Destiny.
Yes, I would have to agree with Abby. Like, I've lived in other states, other cities, and the towns are just so divided, and it's just there's a really lack of community in like other places, and in the what are you pointing
I'm scratching Jag's head. It's a thing we do.
at?
Keep going.
Oh, no, yeah. So, um, there's a really close community here in the valley, and something that I think we all really like cherish.
That's nice. That's nice. Yeah, that's real good. But let me ask you something. Like your schools are very awesome, of course. We've been in the valley all our lives. I know Destiny has. I've known Destiny since way back. Even before she was made, I've known Destiny, and Jack, of course. And Abigail, you're in San Benito. I have family in San Benito. As a matter of fact, my cousin Mary's brother Danny lives over there, and San Benito's growing a lot.
Yeah, it is. There's a lot of new businesses growing and new places that are being built there in San Benito, which is great because San Benito doesn't really have a lot of things to do or places to go. So I'm really happy that there is things happening in San Benito.
Yeah, and I was there last month on the 26th, I think it was, or the 20th. I don't remember which day it was, but I went to San Benito to go see my cousin there, and I did notice that right down there off of 77, like heading towards the Whataburger. There's only one Whataburger in San Benito. We need to build like
Yeah.
another Whataburger because you can never get into that Whataburger to get a burger. You always have to go through a drive-through. That
Yeah.
place is always packed. Always packed. But I
It
did notice a lot of new businesses out there towards the Resaca and everything. That is awesome. That is
is.
very awesome. Mhm. So, Miss Destiny, let me ask you girls something first before we go any further. I'm gonna do it, Destiny. Okay, all right. So what I want to ask you guys is, let's start with you, Miss Abigail. If you were to run into yourself 5 years back, doing what you do today, not knowing this what you were gonna do, what would you say to yourself then? If you were to run into
Um,
yourself 5 years back today,
I would say not to be so hard on yourself and to just not limit yourself and just do it, because it doesn't matter what anybody else says, what what others think is best for you. You do what you want to do because you're going to be happy in the end, in the future, in a couple of years from now, from what you do, from your decisions. I would say that to myself.
that's nice, nice, real good, real good. Miss Destiny,
I would honestly just say, like, be patient, like, just hold on, don't overwhelm yourself, like, basically chill out. Like, life is gonna take its course. Stop stressing so much. Like, I was 13 at the time, so like, you're 13, calm down, the world's not over. So yeah, I would just say, like, don't be so overwhelmed.
yeah, okay, well that's good. That's real good. That's real good. Mr. J, anything you want to say?
Oh yeah, just real quick. Since like a whole bunch of like new dance teams here in the valley now, some old and some like being conceived and whatnot. What sets you apart from the other ones?
Oh yeah, good answer, good question there.
So, for what sets us apart from other teams is, well, obviously our genres. We don't stick to one things. I know there's a lot of K-pop groups here in the RGV that are strictly just K-pop. We want to do something more. So I think what separates us is the genres we do, where we have no limit for Indigo Dance Team. If you want to do like contemporary, do contemporary. If you want to do hip hop, like other genres, do it. Why not, right? If you love it, then do it. You don't have. We don't want to like make someone be like, no, you join this group and you're strictly to this genre only. You know, that's not fun. We like letting people, you know, have fun for what they do. And I also think what separates us from other people is the bond that we have in our group compared to others. I'm so thankful for that. I love our team so much. And I'm just happy for the bond that we have with each other, not only with our members, but also our lovely videographers, Jeg and Jose.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, nice answer. Good answer. Miss DJ Destiny,
All right, without further ado, do you guys have any social plugins like Instagram, Facebook, the works?
how do we get a hold of you girls? In other words.
Okay, so yes, we have a bunch of social media platforms. We have our main one is Instagram at Indigo Dance Team. Our Facebook is also as well Indigo Dance Team. We do also have a Twitter, Indigo Dance Team as well, a TikTok as well with the same name. That's pretty much it. Just those couple of platforms where you guys can reach us, but our main one is at Indigo Dance Team on Instagram.
Now, any shout outs before you guys leave?
Yes. So shout out to Crosington, Black Feather Entertainment, um, obviously RGV Rocks, why not? To Amazy as well. They were a big help for us with our event recently too. Dusty, I don't know if you want to shout out other people.
Yeah, shout out to our amazing members because they are the best people that I've ever met.
Yes, I agree.
Cool.
Oh, and our other two captains, Yuki and Danny, they couldn't make it today, but yes,
Aw.
shout out to them too. They're amazing.
The next time we do an interview, we're gonna have to include them, okay?
Yes,
Most
definitely.
definitely.
All right. Without further ado, just to remind you, guys, that we are sponsored by historic CineElRey Theater, dedicated to preserving the past for the future. If you guys like to check us out on RGV Rocks or just learn more about us, make sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Facebook and Instagram is just RGV Rocks, and Twitter is RocksRgv. Rudy and Jeg, do you guys want to say a shout out before we leave?
Yes, I want to say a big old shout out to the Indigo Dancers. Thank you for being here with us today. We really appreciate you, and we love how humble you girls are, and the guys too. And of course, we're gonna see more of you guys in the future, and pretty soon YouTube videos hopefully heading your way.
Yes,
And
yes,
big old
yes.
shout out to my two beautiful ladies, of course, Drenna and Darlene Dre Rodriguez, and then my grandson, my ever handsome grandson, his awesome Carson. And big old shout out to JEG, the wannabe MC, and of course my one and only DJ Destiny. I love you,
Hey,
girls. You guys are awesome, and all our RGB Rocks listeners. Jeg,
big old shout out to the team at Crosington. I appreciate all of y'all. To Indigo Dance Team and to of course RGV Rocks. Thank you for allowing me to be here with y'all. And honestly, this was pretty good. I like this one.
All
there you
right.
go. Oh, one more shout out. I gotta say shout out to my cousin Mary for letting me come over today. You know what I mean? I love you, Mary. There you go.
All right. I want to give a special shout out to everyone listening to KCYP 97.7 FMLP, the city, and as well as everybody within the Zoom call, to all our listeners. And oh, reminder before we leave, donations in the links below to Cine El Rey and as well as KCYP, the city. If you guys want to leave a donation, feel free to follow the links below and as well as the instructions. I especially want to remind everyone, thank you for listening to our humble little show, and we'll be here next time on KCYP 97.7 FMLP, the city. See ya.
Bye bye.
Bye.